Good morning. Welcome to your mindfulness meditation on Friday, July the 9th. So, before we jump into our meditation for this morning, and it will be a mindfulness meditation, I do want to kind of clarify that I'm still here Friday mornings for the summer. I thank you so much. So many wonderful comments and just discussion around having a wonderful summer. Thank you so much. I'm again putting that out to all of you as we are into July already. So at the same time, I'm still going to be here Friday mornings at 7 a.m. or at the cottage if my Wi-Fi does cooperate. Because at 7 a.m. in the morning, and this is actually part of our mindfulness meditation this morning, we are setting the stage for the day. Many of us are still at home. We might have gone out for a walk maybe, or perhaps heading out for a walk soon, but in general, we're usually here around 7 a.m. Welcome, Vicki. Welcome, Mom. Welcome, Suzanne. So I am going to stay with you over the summer months. Now 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesdays is a little bit different, and that is why I did decide to kind of let that go for the summer, because we are really all over the place at, at that time. So for our meditation this morning, as always, as I'm welcoming you on, I'm also sharing a little bit about the background of our meditation for the morning. I find actually the more that we do know, the more we kind of think about some of our thoughts as we go in. It frames the meditation, sets an intention for the meditation, and takes it off the mat, so to speak. So I am just going to grab my trusty iPad here, because I did want to refer back to, isn't this beautiful? So this is on the Facebook page. It is from Tiny Buddha, and it is the quote that I would love to focus on this morning. So what it says, because I know not all of you would have had the chance to read it: be disciplined about what you respond and react to. Not everyone or everything deserves your time, energy, and attention. Stay in your light. I'll have to say, and you know I love, love, love quotes. This is one of my favorites. It really frames our mindfulness meditation, the intention of our mindfulness meditation to stay focused on one thing only, very often our breath, thank you, and training our brain to do just that. It doesn't have to react to every single thought that comes in during the day. Every single thought is not true. That's another huge concept. Okay, so that is as we move through the day. Now, first thing in the morning, it is your opportunity to set your agenda for the day. So what you first allow into your brain, okay, which are circumstances that happen. It might be in the world. You might be going through the news feed. You might be going through social media. If we're doing that first thing in the morning, we are allowing that information in. We're allowing those circumstances in to set the tone for our day. And when other people's lives, circumstances are the first thing that go into our brain in the day, we start to have thoughts about them, about their circumstances, and then we start to have feelings. Those thoughts create feelings. And then this affects actually our actions during the day, and it affects the rest of our day in general. So first thing in the morning, first thought, what am I grateful for? What am I looking forward to? And then into your journal or straight into your meditation. Plan your day, your agenda, set your intention before you check Facebook, before you put the television on for the news, before you check your email. You control what comes into your day first thing in the morning. It is a life changer. And it's really interesting to notice when you don't, because similar for me sometimes, all of a sudden I feel like I'm behind on something, and then I get up and I'm checking something and I can feel it immediately now. Oh my goodness. Back it up, make a note. So if you haven't had an opportunity, and I do know for those of you that are on here this morning, I do know that you play with this and practice this for sure. And then again, someone said to me yesterday, geez, I always forget. I know this stuff and I forget. And that makes total sense, and that's why we're here. So as we go through our mindfulness meditation this morning, again, you're setting your agenda for the day right now, setting this space and this container. Now, as you are focusing on your breath and thoughts come in, you just practice letting them go. And you may decide at the end of this mindfulness meditation that you're not going to respond to them at all, or you may follow up on some of them, but that's your choice, that's your agenda, and you have paused and created space between the thought and your action. Hugely powerful. So if you haven't settled in yet, finding a comfortable position, up on a chair, on a couch, in bed, on the floor. With your hands, also thinking about your shoulders, the comfort. So what feels good? Palms up, palms down, hands in a mudra position. And as we start to bring our attention to our breath, how we keep our attention is by engaging all of our senses. So I'll keep coming back to this, reminding you to feel your breath, hear your breath. You notice all the aspects of your breath. Then your mind will wander, and then you'll pull it back and settle in, excuse me, with your breath again. You can keep your eyes softly opened or lightly closed. Starting to feel the breath, the air flowing in through your nose and out through your nose or mouth to start, and then knowing you're going to perhaps settle in with the inhale coming in through your nose and out through your nose. Just continuing to allow your body to relax with the breath. There is movement with every single breath. So you can be sitting tall but not rigid. Feeling that internal kind of sway, that internal dance. And as the air comes in and makes its way down to your lungs, our body accommodates this. Things shift and move around a little bit. They move down, they move up, sideways. And that's not with taking bigger breaths. That's just by simply breathing. An amazing amount of activity that happens in our body with every single breath. So as you notice the temperature, maybe even the sound of your inhale and exhale, even if your mouth is closed, feeling the movement of your chest, your belly. And when your mind wanders away from your breath, it could start planning your day. It could start analyzing your breath. Thoughts could come in of what happened yesterday. So as we practice this over and over again, it becomes easier to say future breath, or future thought, or past. Or simply thinking. Let that thought go. And come back to all of the aspects of your breath. Let your attention be anchored in your breath. Just keeping the lightness of your breath, the playfulness between drawing your attention back to your breath when it strays. Keep checking in that your mouth is gently closed. The air is flowing in and out through your nose. And there's a softness with your belly breathing. Enjoying the internal massage, healing. Even energizing. Just keeping this focus for a few more minutes. Gently coaxing your attention back to your breath. Feeling like you are dragging it back. Whatever image, whatever feeling, sense of playfulness. just letting those thoughts flow in, and whatever image works for you. Sometimes I picture a closed door with all the thoughts trying to come in through the cracks and the hinges. And just open that door and let them flow into the room or bounce off the wall. Opening the gates, like letting the horses out. Just let your thoughts pour in now. And lots of fun for the brain, a feeling of, Notice your breath, and it might change a little bit. And now as you start to slowly bring your attention back to the room that you're in, I am going to leave you with a little bit of homework. You can slowly start to move your fingers, stretch your hands. Your wrists just gently starting to move. And your homework now could be to download those thoughts that were pinging off the walls or running out into the field. You could write them down and decide what you're going to pay attention to today. It's kind of again, a very cool exercise, and it's how we set our agenda for the day. So again, mindfulness meditation, so wonderful for strengthening the area of our brain responsible for focus and concentration. There are so many aspects to what we're all doing here together, and enjoying the energy from the fact that we are all doing this together. So on that note, I'm going to take my hands together, heart center, joining all of you in Namaste. Namaste. Enjoy setting your agenda for today. Have fun playing with this actually for the next few days, because that's how it stays with you and stays in your brain, is when you practice these immediately, even if you set a timer for 5 minutes. Okay? Thought download, pick out your agenda for the day. So have fun with that. Enjoy, everyone. And I will be coming through, I can't see the comments from here, but I will take a look through right now. So thanks again, and enjoy your weekend. You're welcome, Sandra. I can see Doris, yes, and Vicky and Suzanne. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Suzanne. And Joanne, nice to see you as well. Bye, Isabel.